Here are the 8 most dangerous places to swim in the world. You know, there's a lot of amazing outdoor swimming areas in the world. Some of them are safe and protected with lifeguards watching over you while you swim, bathe, dive off rocks, and play in the water. But some beaches are not just unsafe, they're outright dangerous. Yeah. So, here are 8 places where you should never attempt to swim if you treasure your health and life. Really. Alright, here we go. Number 8. Blue holes. Now, these mysterious and amazing formations were created by nature thousands of years ago. They're located all over the world and have the common name of blue holes. They are sinkholes situated underwater. In fact, they are vertical caves that branch into numerous long underwater hallways. Most blue holes are open to the public. However, some of the biggest ones have acquired a really bad reputation among divers. For example, there's a blue hole in the Red Sea. Wow, that's colorful. That attracts adrenaline junkies from all over the world. This formation has an incredibly complicated structure with hundreds of underwater tunnels. Unfortunately, this hole didn't receive the nickname the Diver's Cemetery out of the blue. Get it? The blue? Yup. Too many inexperienced divers underestimate their skills and, let's say, don't manage to return to the surface in time. Number 7. Colorful pools. It's hard to believe that nature created something as colorful as the thermal pools located in Yellowstone National Park. They look like something from another world, bright, beautiful, and deadly. Ooh. Since 1870, these pools have taken the lives of 22 people. First of all, they're really hot, and we mean hot. The thing is that Yellowstone National Park is situated on top of an active supervolcano. In this place, magma is moving somewhere very close to the surface. As a result, the temperature of the water in the hot springs and geysers can reach a whopping 456 degrees Fahrenheit. Terrifyingly, this is hotter than the temperature you use to cook food in your oven. If you stay on the boardwalk, you'll be fine. But if you try to swim in it, you'll be done, like in well done. But that's not all. Besides being extraordinarily hot, some of Yellowstone's colorful hot springs are also pretty acidic. For example, the Norris Geyser Basin has hydrothermal vents located under the surface. They emit chemicals that make the water in the geyser highly acidic. On top of that, microorganisms constantly destroy parts of the surrounding rocks, and this increases the amount of sulfuric acid in the pools. Even the bubbles that rise to the surface can lead to serious burns if a person is exposed to them. And while some microorganisms can live in such incredible conditions, humans can die from the fatal burns caused by the water. Number 6. Laguna Caliente. Laguna Caliente is located in Costa Rica and differs dramatically from its sibling, Botos Lake. These two bodies of water are crater lakes of the Boas volcano. But while Botos Lake is a peaceful place with clear water surrounded by rich forest, Laguna Caliente is one of the most acidic lakes in the world. Its acidic content is higher than that of a car battery. So, for obvious reasons, you probably won't be willing to swim in this lake. But avoiding the acidic waters doesn't mean that you'll stay safe. The lake has the eerie ability to create both acid fog and acid rain. They can harm people even when they don't approach the shoreline. Number 5. Nyiragongo Crater's Lava Lake. Mount Nyiragongo, which is situated in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is an active volcano. Its last eruption took place in 2002. In its crater, there's a lake, but it's not your typical lake. This is the largest permanent lava lake in the world. The depth of this lake fluctuates all the time. Before an eruption in January 1977, researchers recorded the maximum elevation of the lava level at an incredible 10,660 feet. The average depth of the lake is 2,000 feet. Well, 282 million cubic feet of liquid rock might not be particularly tempting in terms of swimming, but you can probably have a barbecue with toasted marshmallows. Just stay several thousand feet away from the lake. Number 4. Pink Lake. Oh, that's not Photoshop. Lake Hillier in Western Australia is indeed as pink as it looks. This is a shallow salt lake that's beautifully edged with white salt formations and surrounded by eucalyptus forests. And if you were wondering about the reason for the amazing color of the water, you won't find an answer. Even scientists are at a loss as to what makes the lake so pink. Hey, how about I'm coming out, so you better get this party started? In 1950, a group of researchers investigated this place. Their theory was that the lake's color was influenced by saltwater algae, which tended to produce a red pigment if the water was too salty. However, no trace of the algae was found. Even now, 70 years later, scientists still don't know how the lake manages to stay so amazingly pink. Some believe that the color might be a sign of some deadly contaminant. Others suggest that there's an unknown life form in the waters of the lake. They state that something alive could be causing the lake's bright color. Due to these concerns, those who support this point of view believe that it may be dangerous, if not fatal, to swim in Lake Hillier's waters. But even if you don't think that some alien creatures dwell in the lake, it's still highly unpleasant to swim there. The pink lake is extremely saline. Due to the exceptionally high salt content, there are no fish. And if you get into the water, it's recommended that you don't stay there for longer than 10 minutes. Number 3. New Smyrna Beach. This beautiful location is situated in Florida. It would be a perfect place for both beachgoers and surfers, but for hundreds of hunting sharks. The water close to the beach teems with fish, and that's what attracts sharks to this place. New Smyrna Beach has been called the shark capital of the world by the International Shark Attack File. This is one list that you don't want to be on. In 2008, almost 40% of all shark attacks on the planet happened in this region. So if you're a thrill seeker who dares to enter the water, there will be at least one shark at a distance of 10 feet from you. That's what scientists who have been monitoring the beach say. The worst thing about this situation is that the sharks living in the waters along New Smyrna Beach are bull sharks. They are notorious for their aggressive behavior, so think twice before you risk a swim. Number 2. Frying Pan Lake. If you look at the photo of Frying Pan Lake in New Zealand, you might think that there's fog hanging low over the water. Similar fog, or more precisely, steam, forms over warm water on a cold morning. But if you believe that's what's happening with Frying Pan Lake, you're dead wrong. The water of the lake is almost always as hot as 130 degrees Fahrenheit. On top of that, the lake emits hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, which adds to its mysterious appearance. Not only a swim, but even a boat trip across the lake will lead to disastrous consequences. At the same time, the blue color of the lake and the steam that covers it attracts tourists from all over the world. Number 1. Eagle's Nest Sinkhole. Eagle's Nest Sinkhole is a body of water in Florida that looks like an ordinary pond. It's only when you get into the water that it gets dangerous. Beneath the lake, there's a huge system of underwater caves with rooms and passages that spread for miles. Some rooms are as large as a football field. Some passages are the size of a door. The deepest point in this sinkhole lies 310 feet below the surface. The place was closed in 1999 after too many people had died there. In 2006, it was reopened, but its popularity has significantly decreased. I wonder why. People have probably finally understood the danger this sinkhole presents. So, which place mesmerized you the most? And which one wouldn't you visit for all the tea in China? Share your opinion in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Life is more fun on the bright side.